Sunday, January 21st, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless and what I've seen in the last 2 days. And there's been a lot. So let's talk about Saturday morning. Now, I had a eye examination, so did my son up on 40 Highway in Nolan. And what is that, American Contacts and Eyeglasses? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, okay. So we get up there, and right off the bat, get in there, and there's a guy that's across, and he looks like he's a homeless guy. But on top of it, I guess he's having like chest pains. Next thing we know, we got a fire vehicle there, fire truck there, and we got AMR. But before AMR gets there, the fireman asks the guy, now this is a homeless guy, now we're going to talk about the weather here in Kansas City. I know the Kansas City just did a big deal like, you know, getting all of them. Well, they're not getting all of them, because this guy had already lost some fingers to frostbite. And this was Saturday morning. And the firefighter, I mean, we wouldn't even know, but the firefighter asked him, he said, how did you lose those fingers? And they finally, after talking to him for a while, and AMR got there, they went on and took him off to Center Point, asked him where he wanted to go, and he wanted to go to Center Point. So that's how Saturday morning started. After we got through, it took a little bit longer than normal there. It was about an extra hour. So we decided to go over to Backyard Burger and head over that way here in Independence in Kansas City. And right off the bat, there had been a wreck, and they had the roadblock. That's what I'm going to show next here, guys. Now, this was Saturday around lunchtime, so hold on. All right, guys, I'm back. And you can see this was heading eastbound on 23rd from Nolan Road. And they had it blocked off. Everybody's having to go around there. Just had to show this truck in front of me, though. It had the anarchy sign. The symbol. Oh, God. But anyway, it was a pretty good size. These two cars had hit, but one of them had to be going at a pretty good rate because the impact of these two cars was pretty severe on this. And even after we ate there, came back this way, they were just getting the other vehicle. Tow truck was just getting it out of the way down there. So this was just Saturday. Now, I had planned on going out here to Olathe, and it was around, I think it's around 191st, or is that 191st, Dylan? I think so. Yeah. Well, what was the name of that place? That building? It was actually it was like a place where you'd have like parties for weddings and stuff like that. But they had advertised a band, and it was just like a kind of a tribute to like the 80s music.
Meadowlark Event Center.
Meadowlark Event Center. Meadowlark Event Center is what it was called. And see if I can find that real quick, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys. One other thing before I show this event place. When we was going over there between Overland Park and Olathe, there was two vehicles. There was a black gentleman, one of these vehicles, and a Mustang, and then there was a Camaro. And they were speeding down in between here off 435 here. And off to this right here, I'm going to show that. And this thing sounded like it didn't have maybe even no mufflers on it. The guy was sticking his head out the window and had his window down. I mean, everybody sticks their head out the window when it's about 10 degrees outside, don't we, guys? So there goes a Mustang right there. Now, this is heading from like over by Metcalf, when we get down by Metcalf, over down to Olathe. And off to the left here, you're going to see a Camaro come. zooming by with him. There you go. And he was with that other guy. Not good, guys. And man, they were weaving in and out, and they headed out towards Olathe. Let's do that one more time here. If I can stop that. Now there's that Camaro. And we'll go back to that Mustang. Yeah, the silver Mustang with stripes. I'm sure somebody knows who those two guys are in those vehicles. What they might be doing, running. So hold on, guys. I'm going to show that event center. Okay, guys, and this is that event center. I think this was out around 191st out there. Pretty good ways out there. I'll show it here as I have to go to my next clip. Hold on, guys. Anyway, the tribute band wasn't bad. I would give it, you know, on a scale to, if you had 5 stars, I'd give it 4 stars. I thought they did a pretty good job. We sat there for about an hour and watched. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. So we end up at Aldi's. And that's what we're going to talk about next. Go in there. Like I said, I had to hit several different stores, get some different things there. And there was a guy that was probably, I'd say, average from 16 to maybe 18 years of age. It was in there and it had picked up a bottle of wine. And he was walking around kind of back behind me and my son as we was going through the store and stuff. You always want to be aware because there's a lot of weird, strange things. Now, this is the Aldi's that's up here on 40 Highway by Sterling up there. And when we got up, he was kind of smiling, grinning. I didn't know what he was going to do. I didn't know if he was going to try to rob Aldi's or if he was going to try to hit one of us or something, or with the bottle, or what he was doing. Now, he didn't look like he was hyped up on drugs. This was a white guy, and but he looked like he was up to no good. And the manager of the store, and I don't know if that was a security guard or an off-duty officer, they knew he was up to no good too. So when we got up in actually up there in the lane there, to go through the line, I had my son go in front, and I stayed back behind the cart, and he emptied the cart onto the conveyor belt, and the guy was behind me, and he was still acting really funky. And so I basically turned the cart kind of sideways so you couldn't squeeze through at all to try to get through. So nobody could get through actually behind me to get through. I had to go through first to get through the line. And because I figured this guy, he's either going to try to rob him or he's going to try to run through there with this bottle of wine or whatever it was. And sure enough, after we got through the line, that, like I say, the manager and this security guard or off-duty officer was watching too. After we walked away, after we went to load our stuff in our cart, basically in our sacks and stuff, he approached the guy, and as he approached the guy, he just left the bottle on the counter there, and he kind of walked out real quickly and asking for ID, and he wouldn't look back. So, something to be aware of. This was up here at 40 Highway in Sterling. So, hold on, guys. All right, guys. And the homeless are back out there. And just be aware. I mean, these temperatures are still not the greatest. And like I say, that guy, he had missing fingers that was up there at America's Contacts and Eyeglasses there. All right, guys. And KMBC 9 News did a deal about this, too, about getting some of them in, you know, these homeless. I think they said they had around 190. But do you guys realize there's of what they know, there's over 2,000 homeless here in Kansas City. And like I said, KMBC was saying that they, at this one place or through the area here, they knew of 100 and around 190 of them that they had. So what about all those other ones out there? Where are they? No, guys, not good. And then we're supposed to have more rain, maybe freezing rain coming in here. Something everybody needs to be aware of. So anyway, wanted to get that out there. I got more videos coming. And keep your eyes open, guys. And stay safe out there.